You go through the same routine every day. You wake up, do what needs to be done, spend the day solving 1,000 little things. Life is moving, but something feels off. A subtle feeling that something is missing, even when everything seems fine. You've heard about the law of attraction. You've tried changing your thoughts, repeating affirmations, visualizing a better life. Maybe you've even created a vision board, read The Secret, or watched motivational videos. But for some reason, nothing really changes. Everything still feels stuck, like you're trapped in an invisible cycle that repeats day after day. And you wonder, am I doing something wrong? The answer may lie in a place most people overlook: your emotional state. Not what you think, but what you truly feel. Because that's where your real point of attraction comes from. Authors like Abraham Hicks, David Hawkins, Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, and even Carl Jung speak, each in their own way, about the power of emotional energy. They explain that the reality you experience isn't shaped solely by conscious thoughts, but primarily by the emotions and beliefs behind them. Abraham Hicks calls it the emotional guidance scale, a kind of vibrational thermometer. David Hawkins, in his book Power versus Force, presents a similar model based on energetic calibrations and levels of consciousness. And the core message of all these teachings is simple, yet profound. You attract what matches your vibration. Every emotion carries a specific frequency. Shame, guilt, apathy, sadness, fear, anger, these are low-frequency states. Courage, acceptance, hope, love, joy, peace, these are elevated states. When you try to manifest something new but keep vibrating with the emotions of your past, like fear of failure, resentment, or anxiety, you create a vibrational contradiction. You're asking for one thing, but feeling another. And the universe responds to your vibration, not your words. It's like trying to tune into a radio station without being on the right frequency. No matter how much you want to hear music, if your dial is set wrong, all you'll get is static. Neville Goddard used to say, "Feeling is the secret." It's not enough to think about what you want. You have to feel as if it's already real. And to do that, you have to move out of lack and into presence. So how do you actually do that? First, you need to recognize where you are on the emotional scale. That takes inner honesty, not judgment. You might be vibrating in sadness, fear, anger, discouragement, and that's okay. The problem isn't feeling these emotions. The problem is trying to ignore them or trying to manifest something big from a place of inner struggle. Joe Dispenza teaches that when you stay stuck in the same emotional patterns, you live the same past over and over again. Your body becomes addicted to states like anxiety or guilt, and your mind stays trapped in what he calls a predictable reality. Psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." In other words, if you don't become aware of your emotional baseline, you'll keep attracting experiences that reflect it. Here's the key. You don't need to pretend to be okay. You just need to learn how to climb the emotional ladder. Instead of trying to leap from sadness to joy in one step, take it slowly. From apathy to frustration. From frustration to anger. From anger to courage. From courage to acceptance. From acceptance to gratitude. And from gratitude to love and peace. Every step counts. Climbing even one level shifts your frequency. And when your frequency shifts, what you attract begins to change. But how do you rise when everything feels heavy? Here are 3 powerful practices. Practice emotional awareness. Instead of denying how you feel, take a breath and say, "Okay, this is what I'm feeling right now." Acknowledging the emotion creates space for it to shift. Move your body. Emotions are energy in motion. Walking, breathing deeply, dancing, stretching. All of this helps unblock stuck energy. Be grateful for something, anything. Even on hard days, there's always something to appreciate. A sunrise, a warm drink, a moment of peace. Gratitude is a fast track to higher frequencies. Science backs this up. Studies from the HeartMath Institute show that when you feel gratitude or love, your heart enters a state of coherence, a harmony between body and mind that boosts health, clarity, and resilience. Quantum physics also tells us that the act of observation affects reality, and your emotional state shapes the way you observe and interact with the world. Everything is connected. You're not just a passive witness of your life. You are its vibrational creator. If your current reality doesn't reflect what you desire, maybe it's time to stop looking outside and start listening within. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you have become energetically. You're not broken. You were just trying to create the life of your dreams from the wrong emotional frequency. And that can change. Today, start with one step, one shift, one better feeling. Choose to align with what you want to live. Because when you change within, everything around you begins to shift. If this video spoke to you, type in the comments. I choose to raise my vibration. Like, share this message with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. In the next videos, we'll go even deeper, exploring how to raise your frequency, release old patterns, and manifest consciously. Until then, stay high vibe, live light, feel worthy. You are energy in motion, and the universe is always listening.